Hello everybody and welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is your news report, second stimulus check update, and second stimulus package update. I hope everyone's having a great day so far. Happy Monday everybody. Everybody tell me your thoughts on President-elect Joe Biden in the comments down below. And do you think that he'll be able to pass a second stimulus bill with $1,200 stimulus checks? Leave a comment down below saying yes or no. And also be sure to subscribe to my channel and click the notifications bell. On this channel I always provide you with the most up-to-date and reliable stimulus check updates. So be sure to subscribe and click the bell.
On the $2,000 checks. Now, President Trump seemed to back that move, saying on Twitter, give the people $2,000, not $600. They have suffered enough. But we want to go through a reminder of how we actually got here. Congressional leaders and Secretary Mnuchin negotiated that $900 billion stimulus bill with $600 checks. Many Republicans pushed for higher checks and beefed up unemployment benefits, but Republicans opposed those ideas. President Trump largely sat on the sidelines during those negotiations, but after the bill passed both chambers with big bipartisan votes, President Trump surprised everyone and came out with a video bashing the bill, calling for higher checks. He also slammed some of the provisions in the government funding bill, like foreign aid. Now, Democrats backed the idea of beefing up these checks. They tried to pass a bill to do that, but House Republicans blocked it. Then President Trump eventually decided to sign that relief bill, but now we're trying to see if this effort to increase those $600 checks.
Senator Ron Johnson of Wisconsin on Friday has blocked the effort to pass a second round of stimulus payments. He argues that stimulus relief needs to be targeted. Senator Josh Hawley tried to get consent, which requires the cooperation of every senator, to pass this bill that will provide $1,200 stimulus payments for individuals who make up to $75,000, which is the exact same language that Congress passed as part of the CARES Act in March. According to the Hill, Senator Josh Hawley said on the Senate floor, "What I'm proposing is what every senator has supported already. What I'm proposing will give working folks in my state and across this country a shot at getting back up on their feet." Now everybody, do you think that Congress should pass more stimulus checks in the second stimulus bill? But guys, frustrations are boiling over as Congress moves closer to a midnight shutdown deadline, with a number of disagreements still hindering a bipartisan deal on a $900 billion stimulus aid package. Democrats have been blaming GOP Senator Pat Toomey's insistence on winding down a key Federal Reserve program.
Going to go away once he's out of office, but it does seem like his power is waning with the Republicans.
I mean, I think it is a bit. I mean, you saw that if the House did vote to override his veto of the NDAA, the first override of his presidency. We'll see if the Senate does as well. We expect it to. That bill passed with enough votes to override the veto. So yes, I'd say his power is slipping a bit there, but he still does have a hold on a big portion of the GOP. As you mentioned, I don't think he's going away, and I think a lot of the Trump era politics are going to stick around. A lot of the things he's pushed for, we're hearing from other Republican senators as well. We'll see on January 6th. We've heard a lot of this talk of, the last-ditch effort to try and get President Trump to stay in the White House, which clearly is not going to work. But you could see more Republicans back that effort there. So I don't think this is going away. But yes, the fact that you did
as a primary impediment to finishing negotiations. And conservatives are raising alarms about new spending. Once again, folks, our politicians are playing political games again, when they know for a fact that today is the last day to pass stimulus relief and a government spending bill. They must realize that millions of American people need help now. I personally believe that they should pass $1,200 stimulus payments. If you agree with me, then leave a comment down below saying I agree. Payments. Over the past 9 months, Congress has gone on paid recess several times already, without ever getting a deal done and helping the American people. Do you think that our politicians should stop getting paid? According to the Hill, under the Senate's rules, any one senator can request to pass a bill, but any other senator can object and block it. Senator Johnson said, "I completely support some kind of program targeted for small businesses. So what I fear we're going to do with this bipartisan package and what the senator from Missouri is talking about is the same thing, a shotgun approach." Johnson added, "We would not have learned our lessons from a very hurried, very rushed early relief packages." Hawley, a potential 2024 presidential contender, has been pushing for Congress to pass a second round of stimulus payments before the end of the year. He teamed up with Bernie Sanders to try to get it done in a 1-week continuing resolution, or as part of a sweeping deal to provide year-end stimulus relief and fund the government until October 1st, which still be negotiated. Congress must pass the agreement or a stopgap bill by the end of Friday in order to prevent a government shutdown. Everybody tell me what you think is going to happen in Congress. Will the stimulus deal get done? Will they pass a government spending bill to prevent a government shutdown?
Since we're in the holiday season, you won't really see the impact. So really they have until Christmas to get this done. And I really think that because it's in everyone's interest, if you think about it, with the Georgia elections coming up, the senators there are getting attacked in the media about whether or not they're going to get a deal. And so it really would help. And I know McConnell really wants to win those seats.
And according to Politico, House Majority Leader Steny Hoyer and House Minority Leader Kevin McCarthy huddled Friday afternoon to talk about a stopgap bill to keep the government open after midnight. Lawmakers said they've been told to hang around for votes late Friday night, with some still hoping for an 11th hour breakthrough on a relief package. Hawley said on the Senate floor, "It's beginning to reach the point of absurdity. It's time for leadership to put on the table what they've got. It's time for them to brief members on what they've got. Here we are up against a deadline with a totally self-inflicted wound." Hawley continued after Senator Ron Johnson objected to his bid for a new round of $1,200 stimulus payments. It's pretty crazy, everybody. It's pretty crazy, everybody, how some politicians in Congress don't want to give to hardworking American people that need help their $1,200 stimulus checks. But luckily, Senator Josh Hawley is not giving up, and he's still trying his best to pass more stimulus relief to the good American people. Tell me what you think of Josh Hawley in the comments down below, folks.
The finishing touches on a new coronavirus relief bill. NBC White House correspondent Kristen Welker is at the White House. Hey, Kristen, good morning.
Hey, Hoda, good morning to you. Lawmakers and White House negotiators are working urgently to try to get a deal to both fund the government and provide COVID relief. The government runs out of its spending authority at midnight tonight, which means it'll shut down if there's no agreement. So they are barreling toward a weekend session. Now, all sides are close, but there are still some critical details that are being hammered out. As it stands, this bill would be roughly $900 billion. It would include direct payments to Americans, likely around $600, weekly unemployment insurance benefits of $300, and billions of dollars to fund struggling businesses and vaccine distribution. So what's not in it? Direct aid to state and local governments set to impact thousands of businesses like restaurants.
Now, everybody, Politico does go on to say that while congressional leaders have struck a deal on the broad outlines of a package that would deliver $600 stimulus payments to many individuals, $325 billion for small businesses, and also $300 a week in unemployment benefits, finalizing a deal has proven stubbornly difficult. Thank you for watching, everybody. Until next time, have a great day. And also be sure to subscribe to my channel, click the notifications bell, and let's get this video to 5,000 likes if you think that Congress should pass more stimulus relief.